All right, so we're gonna start with the first set of exercise. We've got push-ups and planks. Again, a superset, we're only gonna do each exercise 4 times, but I'm just gonna also give you some things to look out for. That way you know and have the confidence that you're doing these exercises properly and getting the most out of them. First thing with the push-up, the number one thing I always see a female do is when they do push-ups, that their elbows are way out here, straight out from their shoulder. When you do a push-up, you should generally be about 45-degree angle from your body, not a 90-degree, okay? Next thing also is that the hands are usually either too wide or out in front of your head. And I'll show you what I'm kind of talking about in a push-up position. But when we're doing a push-up, we want to keep our core tight. We can be from our knees or our toes, elbows about 45-degree angle, and our hands directly below our shoulder. So again, when you start off with your push-up, don't start with your hands way out here. You want to line them right underneath your shoulder, okay? They shouldn't be past your nose, all right? And then you can go from your knees if you want to. When you're doing your push-up position, regardless of what you're off of your knees or your toes, this should be into a plank position. We're not going to do a push-up with our butt in the air like this. We're going to bring our butt down and be in a plank position, okay? So hands underneath our shoulders. We're going to go down, elbows kind of out, 45-degree angle. We're not going to be out like this, okay? Also notice that what that does is it put a lot of pressure on your wrist, and that could be why you're hurting, is because you're trying to twist your arm in a way that doesn't do it naturally, okay? So plank position, hands in the spot, down. Core tight. For 20 seconds, it doesn't have to be super fast. The goal is just to keep on moving. Okay, try not to stop. If you have to pause, try to get back into it right away. Now from your toes, same thing. Plank position, hands where they need to be, down and up. Okay, the second part of that is a plank. Now, what I've done is to kind of torture your shoulders. So, after this is all tired, you're now gonna have 10-second rest, but then you're gonna have to use those same muscles to hold yourself up in a plank. What I have imagined here is just an elbow plank, just a normal plank, but the goal is to really use that core. So when you're in your plank position, again, elbows underneath your body, core nice and tight. You can go down on your knees. It's a little easier if you don't have a strong core, but if you're strong enough, go off of your toes. Very, very similar to your push-up. You're just not going up and down with it. So again, let me show you that. Elbows right below the body. We don't want them way out here. We're gonna right underneath the shoulders. We can go from our knees. Again, our butt's not all up in the air. Our low back's not arching. Just in a plank position. Really squeezing in the core. Try to get your belly button as close to your spine as possible. And if this is too easy, go ahead and prop up on your toes. And breathe. Funny enough, it's really hard to remember to breathe, but don't forget to breathe in that. So those are your 2 exercises. 20 seconds of push-ups, 10-second rest, 20 seconds of plank, 10-second rest. Repeat that for the 8 rounds total, so 4 of each, and then rest, recover, and get on to the next superset.